Over the years, I've had the pleasure of selling all kinds of products, whether it was other people's products, online products, offline products, stuff from yard sales, whatever it may be. Actually, I have a product right here that I want to show you. Check it out real quick. You see that? This product right here called Vacuair. You can check out this product. I'll put a link in the description. It's basically food storage. And right here, let's get the bag out of the way. Right here, I have my morning melons. Can you see that okay? And it vacuum seals the products. But the great thing about this thing is that it is super rugged and tough. And it's a beautiful clear plastic. Anyway, I'll put the link in the description. You can check that out. But today we're going to talk about how many Apple products I have personally. And this is a video that it's been a long time coming, and it's a topic that typically comes up on a regular basis because we have these Apple discussions. But today I'm going to show you how many Apple products I have, the ones that I do have, and I'd like to know the products that you have, or if you're an Apple or an Android fan, you can let me know in the comments below. But let's go to my office, and I'll show you those right now. But before I do that, I also want to point out something. I want to stress a main point, and that's, the difference or my history between Android and Apple products. Years ago, I wasn't always an Apple fan. I wasn't always a fanboy. Actually, when Apple products first came out, the iPhone first came out, I didn't wait outside in lines for it, and I didn't really care. I was deep in Samsung. I was deep in HTC phones, and I was deep on the Android platform because it was, I felt like it was years ahead. There was features that were years ahead of what Apple was doing. And still to this day, that's the case. Whether it was a stylus, whether it was facial recognition, and or maybe Google Pay or Samsung Pay, whatever it may be, Android phones have always been ahead of Apple. However, when I first got my first Apple product, that was it. I was hooked. I was like, man, if this works this well, and from there, it just went on and on and on. And so after years and years of being a fanboy, I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like today. Now you can't even get me away from getting an Apple product. I wouldn't consider anything else, actually. Nothing at all. I'm back in my office, and I'm going to show you how many Apple products I have. I probably should have taken some out of the boxes. But by the way, before I get into this, if you are an Apple lover, Apple fan, Apple fanatic, like this video so I know. Also, I'd love for you to post, as you're about to see some of the products I'm about to share, I'd love for you to post maybe the products that you have and or your favorite Apple product. Love to know what that is and love to hear about it. So I'm gonna first kick it off with this one that's right in front of me that hasn't been working for quite some time. Do you know what this is? This is an Apple iPhone X. You remember this? This is one of my favorite phones. I think I say that about every device I get. I always say, this is my favorite one. No, this is my favorite one. This one actually fell in the toilet thanks to one of my kids. Unfortunately, we did the whole rice thing and it did not work. So that guy is waiting for the Apple store. I also have here the Apple AirPods, which I highly, Apple AirPods Pro, which I highly recommend. I did have 2 pairs of the Apple AirPods first generation and a pair of the second generation. However, when the Pro came out, I sold the other 2 and got this one. The reason why I had 2 of the other previous generations is because I realized the battery would die out very quickly. These last a little bit longer. I can probably get 2 calls out of these, which is nice. So with 2 hours, maybe 2 to almost 3 hours of talk time, and then they need a recharge. So got that going on. Now, this is Apple products, but they're I guess loose ends, but I have an Apple iPad cover. Now, the actual iPad for this one is at home with a broken screen. That one has been annihilated by my child. So, those things happen. I've actually fixed that screen now twice. So that one's on standby. Then I'll show you, I have Apple Watch bands. I have a bunch of these bands. So this is one of my favorites I use every once in a while. White and black version. The red version, which I'm actually wearing right now, right here, right there, with also my Apple Watch, right? So there's my Apple Watch. It's the 5th generation, but I did just buy my dad an Apple Watch 6th generation. Now, I know I have some black, a black band, but I don't know exactly where it is right now. I thought it was in that box right there, but it's not. Now, the next thing I have, which if you haven't seen that review done already, I did a review of the Mac Mini. Can you see that there? I did a review of the Mac Mini. Now, this is the Intel chip version, not the new M1 chip version. I'm looking forward to getting the new M1 chip version real soon when I travel out of this big rock in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. So looking forward to that. I have a total of 3 other iPads at home. That is for the kiddos. And then I have my Apple Pencil. This is version number 2. I've had version number 1. I actually don't have them right now, but I also have 2 of the other pencils, the 1st generation, that my kids use sometimes. And I use the version number 2, which I think is fantastic. I love the double tap feature. Love that. Just gotta show it in pieces. I have the Apple case that you can get. I put the little Apple stickers on here before. And by the way, I did a review of one of my Office reviews. I'll put the link in the description. You can check out that Office review and what products I had then. So I have this case, which I absolutely love. It's got this like gel-like feeling. It's really a nice case. It's one of my favorites. And that bad boy holds my iPad Pro, which I absolutely love. Now, this is not the newest version. I think, I forgot what versions they are now. I lose track of these things. But this is the previous version compared to the new one that had, what is that, iPad 12 or something? I forget these, but it doesn't have the 4 cameras. It has the previous version. So I have this one. I'm looking forward to getting the new version, the one with the one with the new keyboard lifts up. Love that. Gonna pick that up. I have gone back and forth about iPads and tablets. I had a Samsung tablet many, many years ago before I converted into into Apple products. And I had it for a little while and then I sold it. And then, man, this has been, ever since I've been going digital, this has been awesome. I used to have a laptop. I feel like I'm missing some products, but I've had a bunch of them. And ever since I went with the Mac Mini and now have the iPad Pro, I use this thing every day faithfully. I absolutely love it. Why do I? Oh, that's right. Well, along with the Mac Mini, I was gonna say, I knew I was forgetting stuff, but I also have the Apple keyboard. I love the dark version. This is the dark model. Love this model. Wireless keyboard. And I also have, well, he's charging right now, but I also have the trackpad right here. Love the trackpad. He's actually being charged at the moment. So I have the trackpad as well. Am I missing anything? I feel like I am, but I think that's my lineup. Those are my Apple products. In the comment section, share what's been your favorite Apple product. I'd love to know what it's been. Has it been the iPhone? Has it been maybe the MacBook Pro? Maybe it's been the iPad Pro, which has been my favorite so far. Let me know what yours has been, and I'd love to know and love to debate what do you think's better, or what you've tried or what you haven't tried, or maybe something you're looking to get. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.